Good morning, all of you. So, today we are going to start our first lecture on Kautilya's Arthashastra. Here we are going to discuss questions regarding to NET, JRF, as well as assistant professor. These questions can also help you in your state eligibility test. Okay, so without wasting any time, let us start our first question. Before starting, I'll just tell you that for each question, I will give you 10 seconds to answer, and then I will give you the correct answer. Okay. So the question number one is who is credited? Question number one is who is credited with the modern rediscovery of the Arthashastra manuscript in 1905? Your options are R.K. Mukherjee, B.R. Shama Shastri, K.P. Jaiswal, A.S. Altekar. The correct answer for this question is R. Shama Shastri. Now, R. Shama Shastri was a librarian of Mysore Oriental Library and he discovered the Arthashastra manuscript in 1905 and converted the Kautilya's text into modern scholarship. Now, for your next question, we have Kautilya's Saptang theory defines the state as having how many organs? Options are 5, 6, 7, 8. Your time starts now. Okay, so the basic theory behind Kautilya Saptang notion is limbs. By limbs, Kautilya is basically explaining that there are some essential organs with respect to the stability and governance of any state. So there are two words, stability and governance. The answer is 7. Okay, now move forward to the next question. Question number 3. In the Saptang theory, which organ is compared to the head of the body? Options are A. Amat, B. Swami, C. Janpat, D. Durg. Now, the correct answer is Swami, B. Swami, the king. Basically, the king is considered as the head of the state. He controls all the other organs and directs them. Okay, next question. Question number 4. According to Arthashastra, Amatya refers to A. Territory, B. Treasury, C. Council of Ministers, D. Ally. Okay, the correct answer is C. Council of State or Bureaucracy. Amatyas are very high ranking officials who basically controls all the administration, policy making, and governance. So there are three things: administration, policy making, and governance. Okay, next question. Which of the following is not one of the seven limbs of the state according to Kautilya? A. Kos, B. Dand, C. Dharma, D. Myth. Your time starts now. Well, according to Kautilya, Dharma is not part of Kautilya's seven limb theory. Seven limb theory. Okay, so the seven limbs of Kautilya are number one, Swami, number two, Amatya, number three, Janapad, number four, Durg, number five, Kos, number six, Dand, and number seven, Mitra. These are the seven limbs of Kautilya's theory. Okay, now move forward to the next question. Kautilya's Mandal theory primarily deals with options are A. Internal administration, B. Taxation, C. Foreign policy and interstate relations, and D. Village local bodies. Your time starts now. Okay, so Kautilya's Mandal theory primarily deals in foreign policy and interstate relation. It basically explains the interstate relations, alliances, as well as enemies and diplomatic strategies. Let's move forward towards the new question. How many kings are involved in a complete mandal according to Kautilya? Options are A 6, B 10, C 12, D 15. The correct answer is C 12. In Kautilya's king mandal theory, there are 12 different kings. Example conquerors, enemy, allies, enemies, allies, mediator, and neutral. You can see there are 12 kings conqueror, enemy, allies, enemies, allies, mediator, and neutrals. Okay, question number 8. In the Mandal theory, the king who is the central conqueror is known as king who is the central conqueror is known as options are A. Ari, B. Vijigishu, C. Madhyama, D. Udasin. Your time starts now. Okay, the correct answer of this question is Vijigishu. Vijigishu basically means the most ambitious conqueror, conqueror king. Okay, next question. The immediate neighbor of the Vijigishu is always considered to be his A. Friend, B. Enemy, C. Neutral, D. Mediator. Your time starts now. Okay, so the correct answer is enemy, which is also known as Ari. Ari. So Kautilya assumes that the neighboring king, is naturally a rival or an enemy due to Kautilya assumes the neighboring king is a natural rival or an enemy due to territorial competition. Okay, next question. Dandaniti in Kautilya's thought refers to options are A. Science of economics, B. Science of government and statecraft, C. Science of philosophy, D. Science of agriculture. Your time starts now. 10 seconds. Okay, the correct answer is Science of Government, Statecraft. Now, question number 11. Which of the following is Kautilya's view on the origin of state? Origin of state. Okay, so the correct answer is there are four options: divine right theory, force theory, social contract, and evolutionary theory. The correct answer is social contract theory. Matsyanyaya. You must have heard this word, Matsyanyaya. Next question. The term Matsyanyaya used by Kautilya describes. Now there are four options. That's why I didn't tell you the explain the meaning of the Matsyanyaya in the earlier question. Now you have to solve this question. A. Rule of law. B. State of anarchy. C. Prosperous economy. And D. Naval warfare. Your time. Okay, I forgot to stop the time. Now your time starts. I'll give you 7 seconds for this. Okay, so the correct answer is state of anarchy, like big fish eating the small one. Okay, Matsyane, animals rule, or we can say jungles rule. Now, next question. Cordelia mentioned how many methods of diplomacy? Upay. There are options 2, 4, 6, 7. Your time starts now. Okay, so there are four different kinds of upay or diplomacy that Cordelia talk about, and you must have heard these four words: Sam, Dam, Dand, Bhed. These are the four options. Okay, next question. The four upay are Samdan, Dand. Oh, I already told you the correct answer is Dand. So next, let's move forward to the next question. How many Shadgunya? Okay, very interesting question. How many Shadgunya foreign policy stances does Kautilya advocate? Four, five, six, eight. So the correct answer is six. There are six Shadgunya, six qualities, foreign policy stances. Sandhi, Vigraha, Asan, Yan, Samsray, Dvedibha. Dvedibha. Okay. Now in Shadgunya, the policy of Yan means. In Shadgunya, the policy of Yan means. Your options are peace treaty, marching for war, neutrality, and seeking shelter. I'll give you 7 seconds. Okay. Your correct answer is marching for war, marching and preparing and advancing for military action. That is what Yan basically means. Okay. In Shadgunya, Sandhi refers to very easy peace agreement. So we will not ponder over it. Next question. Now, which organ of the state is compared to eyes by Kautilya? Eyes by Kautilya. Kos, Janpad, Amatya, Durga. Eyes by the Kautilya. These are your four options. I'll give you 10 seconds. Okay, the correct answer is Amatya. Officers, ministers, these are eyes of the state. They basically observe, advise, and implement policy. Please remember these three words: observe, advise, and implement. Okay, question number 19. Janpad in the Arthashastra represent, very easy question. So, the correct answer is territory and population. Okay, Janpad. Last question for today's video or discussion. According to Kautilya, the course treasury should be A. Minimal to avoid greed, B. Earned righteously and filled for emergency, C. Managed by the army, and D. Distributed equally every year. Okay, your time starts now. Okay, the correct answer for this question is earned righteously and filled with for emergency. Kautilya always stresses on a strong treasury, on a very strong treasury, because treasury is the foundation of power. Okay, so thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining this discussion. I hope you liked it. And okay, so we'll meet in the next lecture. Till then, stay tuned, keep studying.